All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Tuesday. BTC breaks 70K. I told you guys, if you watched my last live stream, I told you it was imminent. I told you it was right around the corner. And yeah, it's very predictable though, because again, with all the bullish news, the historical patterns of BTC, this was kind of easy to predict. Now, everybody that talks about crypto on YouTube is showing you graphs, showing you all these indicators and things like that. When it really comes down to it, it's all it's all the cycle, right? It's the 4-year cycle. People are trying to say they predicted it this way, this way. I just think it's every 4 years, it's in BTC's code to cut its supply, and we go up from there, right? So, and I think everything else just happens around that time. I don't think it's the opposite. I think people think, oh, Bitcoin is going up because of interest rates. Bitcoin is going up because of this, that, and the third. At the end of the day, it's just liquidity. Somebody's making purchases and liquidity is coming into the market. And it just so happens to happen around every time BTC has its halving. So I don't think it's because of all those factors that BTC is going up. I think since the halving is around 4 years, people in Wall Street, in the Fed and stuff, they have their own agenda, but they know what's going on and they plan it around these times, right? Or around the election year. You could say it too. I would say, and I would think too, the person that created BTC planned it to be every 4 years because they knew it was an election cycle. They know the US cycle. So that's why I think obviously whoever created Satoshi is probably from the US, just my opinion. And yeah, but BTC broke 70K. Right now we're sitting at 72,000, looking very bullish. And yeah, let me do a quick mic check. Whoever liked the video, appreciate it. Let me do a quick mic check. Let me do a quick mic check. All right, give me a sec. Mic check. MAGA hat is a great swing trade before the election. Is that a meme coin? Okay, looks like my mic is working. Good. I'm not sure what MAGA hat is. I hear a lot of people playing, like, yeah, I hear there's a lot of meme coins that have to do with, there's meme coins being created. I think there might be like a Kamala Harris and a Trump meme coin. I'm not sure. Jackpack Jo. Oh man, I think you're. Yes. Okay. So you said yes. Okay. MAGA has a great swing. Yeah. I think meme coins are going to do good. I mean, obviously, like you have your Pepe's, you have your Dogecoin, you have your Shiba, and stuff like that. So those are all going to pick up. I don't really invest in the meme coins. I'm focused on big narratives like DePIN, AI, and stuff like that. And like I said, after the bull run, I will reveal which coin I got into. I don't want to do it now because I don't want to feel like I'm pumping a coin. You know, I know a lot of YouTube channels that do that where it's like, oh, okay, well, this is what I'm invested in. And they have like 300-400. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't pump anything because I don't have that much subscribers, but I still don't want to put it out there and then somebody buy it and be like, oh, well, I bought it. So I'd rather just disclose that after I get out of the position and then talk about it, right? But yeah, so BTC broke 70K. I think a lot of people were waiting for this. It was bouncing between 67, 68, 69. And yeah, I don't think we're going back. A lot of bearish people on Twitter. If you go on Twitter, it's like the worst place to go if you're a crypto investor because, well, I would say it's a good place because it does have some good alpha, especially if you're following a project. I think you can get some good alpha off of Twitter and get some good information. But then also it's a lot of pessimistic people, a lot of short sellers. And I've seen, like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but there's this dude on Twitter, and he's like, when the price goes up, he's bullish. When the price goes down, he's bearish. And it's like, and right now, I'm not going to mention the person's name, but he's definitely not bearish now. And it's so funny. He goes back and forth. So that's one thing too. Like if you're in the crypto space, you need to have conviction in your plays. You can't just follow what everybody's doing. Like you can, like this person's talking about the MAGA hat, trade before the election. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, right? They have a bunch. They have one for Democrats and Republicans and stuff. He says, I think the influx is causing people banking on Trump. Yeah, it could be. A lot of people think Trump is going to win. I know the poly market, and again, I'm not for either side, but I'm just talking. But I know the poly market, prediction market is having. I think Trump is ahead, right? But we'll see. It's up and coming, and that's actually a good point because if you look at the chart, and actually, let me share my chart, right? So, give me a second. Let me share my screen. Give me just a sec. Right. Okay. So. Look at BTC, right? Let's take a look at BTC. And last bull run, remember it was 2020, right before the election, which was like November 5th, right? I think November 5th is always the time of the election. So right here, you see that spike up. And I was saying it on my last live stream. I was saying like we were right around that area where, it was in days where I knew we were going to spike up. And it started yesterday, last night. We passed 70K. We went up to like 72, 73. No, we went up to like 71.8 yesterday. And then this morning we went to like 72, 73. So, yeah, I mean, it just happens right around election time. We spike up and it's doing the same thing. Now, obviously, who knows if it'll spike more depending on who wins, but we're going up, right? So that's the whole point of this. We're going up. People that have been calling for a retracement back to 50K, 60K, probably not going to happen. I think, we probably get all the way up to 80, 85, and I think altcoins maybe in the next week or so are going to explode. That's just my opinion. I don't know, right? I think altcoin season, we're due for an altcoin season. You got to think about it. We broke all-time highs before the halving. Remember, BTC, because our last all-time high was like 71, 72. We went to 73 beginning of this year. Beginning of this year, we went to 73. So, yeah, I strongly believe that, we definitely see around 150 to 170 BTC by the end of the cycle. Now, a lot of people are predicting, the end of so look at the chart. Last bull run, it was April, right? April of the year following the halving. April of the year following the halving. So the halving was 2020, and then 2021, the bull market was essentially over. But we peaked. Really, I call it we peaked in April. Obviously, we dipped back down here, and then we went back up. But we really didn't go that much higher than what we went in April. And then from there, it was just a crash. So in my opinion, this is just my opinion, we are going to hit our all-time high, or close to the all-time high in April. We'll probably crash, go back up again, and then towards the end of the year, we'll start going into the bear market again. Now, this time, since we have institutional money, it probably won't drop as crazy because remember, so these spot ETFs, these BTC spot ETFs, they need to hold BTC on their balance sheet, right? They're having people buy these ETFs. They need to have things. But if you look at the outflows, they're selling. They're selling today. So all that stuff people are talking about, we're not going to have a bear market. I think we'll have a bear market. It's probably not going to be as strong as before. So let's just say we go to 130, 150. Like, let's just say that's the top for BTC. I think we could get back down to 80, 90K BTC in the bear market, right? We probably won't see 50 to 60K again, but we'll get to 80 to 90K. We'll probably bounce around those regions because I think those like BlackRock, I think they're going to, maybe not BlackRock because BlackRock has been purchasing a lot, but I think they're going to, I think they're going to sell. I think a lot of these ETFs, companies that hold BTC, I think they're going to sell. So I don't think it's just that they're going to hold. They'll probably hold a percentage, but best believe they're following the cycle too. Because you got to remember, don't think they haven't been following this thing since 20. It's not like they just decided to open up an ETF, a spot ETF, the beginning of this year. Usually, when a big company does something like that, opens up an ETF, it's because they've been thinking about it for years. They just needed the market to prove themselves. They're like, okay, this thing is at $1 trillion market cap. Let's open up an ETF. But they've been thinking about this since 2016, 2015. So they know the cycles themselves. So they're like, okay, when this thing goes up, we're going to sell too, take profit. They're probably going to play that for a couple more cycles. So I think we still have a couple more cycles before, we don't get a crazy bear market. I still think we still have another crazy bear market to come in. Again, it may not fall strong. I think we bounce from 80 to 90K. And that's my opinion. So now what's coming up for the rest of the week? I think, look at this. I mean, it's breaking out, man. I mean, look at that consolidation. I mean, that's some strong resistance. What's your feeling on XRP? To be honest, okay, so if we look at XRP, let's take a look at XRP. I honestly, so since it's top 5, obviously it's going to do good during this bear market. I mean, this bull market, right? It may be, my opinion, I don't think that will happen with mass adoption next year. What won't happen with mass adoption next year? So XRP, I think it could reach probably back to this 143. I don't know if it could get to that $2 range. There's a lot of resistance, right? It has this resistance here that it has to break. Now, if it breaks this resistance, it could probably definitely break this 2 resistance. In my opinion, crypto winter is canceled. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're saying, and it could be true. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna have a massive crypto winter. I think, like I said, if Bitcoin goes to 140, 150, maybe we get back down to that 90 to 100K mark and we bounce between there and then it goes back up. But I don't think it's gonna fall all the way down to like 50K or 40K. You see $5 in the cards. I don't see $5 in the cards for XRP. I think XRP. I don't see $5 for XRP. I could be wrong. The thing that it has going for it. Let me tell you what XRP has going for it. And this is the only thing. One, it won the lawsuit, so that's good, right? It won the lawsuit, and then 2, it's on the front page of Coinbase. So when retail starts to come back in, and they start saying, okay, what coins to buy? Because they didn't do any research. They're just looking at the top coins. They say, okay, XRP. So let me go buy XRP. And it's at 50 cents. They're like, oh, it's going to go to $1, $2. So when they're not looking at the market cap. Again, I did a video on why market cap is important. It has a $30 billion market cap. Now, obviously, a lot of liquidity comes in during the bull market, but it's not one of those things where, it's going to be easy to pump a $30 billion coin, in my opinion. It's not going to be a $30 billion, $100 billion coin. I can't see XRP being at maybe it makes $100 billion. Like I said, it'll put it back at $2. When did rock Bitcoin? I think XRP is going to flip Bitcoin along with XD. I don't think XRP is going to flip BTC. Correction, when they rug Bitcoin. I don't know about rugging Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to be here for a while, in my opinion. That's another thing, too. What I've learned, I've been in the crypto market since 2017, late 2016, 2017. For me, in my opinion, you have to, once we get into the bear market and let's say you cash out, you want to come back into BTC, right? You don't want to get into, because these altcoins, they have their little seasons where they run up and they come back down and things like that. So you want to be in BTC when when this bear market, when we crash again. But again, we're probably not going to crash too much, but You want to be in BTC because remember, BTC runs for alts. Ethereum's still at 2,600. Solana ran up, so I can't really say much about Solana. Solana's probably going to do really good this bull run. Good tech, not a great investment for high return on ROI. Just a quick, maybe last 2-minute 2x on prior gains. Yeah, I think if you're referring to XRP, I think, yeah, you could probably get a solid 3 to 5x this thing. ISO season is dead. At the bear market next cycle, I'll DC into BTC. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think DCing into BTC is the best option when we get into the bear market. The goal is you cash out, you get your gains, and then when you come back in, when the market's down, you pile into BTC. BTC goes up, and then while BTC goes up, you're doing your research and you're saying, okay, these are the 2 altcoins. You stick to the top 100, right? Maybe you have like one or two that you just like, okay, I'll put 5-10 grand into these to see what they do. But your bulk of your money should be BTC for the beginning, and then find those 2 altcoins that'll probably do like a 5 to 10x, and then the year after the halving, the next cycle, you get out. That's my opinion. I think that should be the play. And I'm going to do some videos. I'll put some videos out on my channel to talk about, my strategy and stuff like that. I just think that the liquidity for BTC is going to provide liquidity for the new financial system. It'll provide liquidity for altcoins when BTC goes up, because once people start taking profit from BTC, it'll flow into other altcoins. But I think at the end of the day, it always flows back to BTC. That's just my opinion. I think it always flows back to BTC. So, yeah. But, yeah, the market's doing good. Now, if we look at the overall market cap, in my opinion, we're at 2.24 trillion. So I think we get to 8 to 10 this bull cycle, or maybe a little bit lower, maybe 6 to 7. So that would put BTC again like around 140, 150. And I think, again, make sure you pay attention to the hot narratives, DPIN, AI. I would stay, you could play around with the meme coins, but again, you gotta, I wouldn't even say know what you're doing, because it's like a hit or miss, but I wouldn't put the bulk of your money in that. Just my opinion. But yeah, the AI, the DPIN space, base, network, the stuff on that. And then the top layer ones, I think Solana, Avalanche are going to do really good. I think those are easy 5 to 6x's, right? But the important thing is don't get greedy, right? You get greedy, you don't make any money. I also think staking profits will also be huge in the running laps around banks. Yeah, I mean, I know Coinbase offers some stuff for staking, but I don't know. I never really liked staking. I used to do it before. Well, not really. I mean, I did it with it was like Zcoin. I'm not sure if you guys remember Zcoin, but it changed to Firo. It's like a privacy coin. But yeah, I don't really staking for me. Crypto, I just use it to double, triple my money. I don't use it to stake. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some profits that you can make from stake. It's just so risky. Like I've seen in the beginning, like a lot of these coins do rug pulls as far as when you put your money in these, they have some type of bug in their code, and you end up losing a lot of money, and then it's hard to get your money, especially if you're using like a DeFi platform. I had that happen to me with so I'll tell you what I did get in, because I'm not in it now. I was in Stacks is a really good play. I think Stacks they just actually did their Nakamoto upgrade today. I think it completed earlier today or yesterday, last night. So, but I invested in the DeFi protocol called Alex. It's almost like the Uniswap for Stacks, or like comparable to like an Aerodrome, right? So I did that, and then they had some type of bug with their or somebody hacked their protocol, and my money was locked away. Like my Alex tokens were locked away for like a month. I ended up getting them back, but the price fell. There was a lot of trust lost in the community, and I think I probably lost like 2-3 grand or something like that, because I think I put like 8 grand in, and I just got I took out 4 or 5 grand or something like that. But at the time, it was so like with the DeFi protocol, it was hard to take out your money because there wasn't enough liquidity. So you got to be careful with those DeFi protocols. I like to stick to stuff that are on Coinbase. I think Binance has the US for. I don't have Binance. I just have Coinbase. And yeah, I just stick to that or cold storage, right? You could do cold storage as well. You got to do your due diligence on that too. All right. So what is everybody saying? Going back to cash, XAN, Swift are good utility, low cap, the utility altcoins in particular. Yeah, utility coins. I think that's what's going to go up. I think the days of having a coin that has no utility is no more. Like your coin needs to do something. All right. Before where it's like, oh, like my coin will give you 20%, 30% a month. Well, where is it coming from? It's just coming from people buying into the coin in the marketing, right? You go to the team, you go to the Discord channel. There's no discourse. Like there's nothing going on. Like you just have a coin there that's taken up, but just people buying a coin, right? All these airdrops, but nothing happening. So you really got to make sure you follow the project. Honestly, like every coin that I'm invested in, I follow the project. I'm on their Twitter space. I'm on their Discord. I'm checking GitHub, right? Are they progressing? Are they following their roadmap? They said they were going to build this. Let me go to GitHub. Has anything been moving? Okay. No. And it's probably not that. Also, too, paying for information. I think there's some good newsletters out there. I'm not going to put the one that I use. But yeah, I think there's some good newsletters out there. You just have to do your research, and you have to do your own research. Even with the newsletter that I use, I still do my own research. So you have to make sure. A good rule of thumb is sticking to the first 100 on the first 100, or even the second page, maybe 100 to 150 on CoinMarketCap. I think would be good. But yeah, you got to do your own research. If you're at this stage of the game and you're thinking, oh, let me get into an altcoin, you're probably not going to make as much. So I would just stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum if you really haven't did your due diligence. Like you need to do your due diligence with all these things. You can't just go into, because this is what's going to happen, right? Bitcoin's at 73, 72, 73, whatever. It's going to go to 75, 76. Retail is going to get so excited. They're going to go on Twitter. They're going to hear about this meme coin, and everybody's going to be purchasing it, or this coin that everybody's talking about, and you're going to just start seeing pump. And if you're that type of person that's following that, you're probably going to get, you're going to get fooled, and you're going to lose a lot of money. So make sure you do your research, right? It's years. Like my positions now, I've been thinking about it for the last 2-3 years since the last bull cycle. So yeah. All right. That's pretty much it. You look at the fear and greed index, it's 60. It's looking pretty good. We're at 72. We're at 73. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I think by the end of this week, we get to 80,000. How is CPI doing? Consumer price index, I'm not sure. How's consumer price? Did it go up? Memes have too much a percentage of the crypto cap to not be exposed to any. Yeah, memes do. But I would also counter that with saying, yeah, like if I had to pick a meme, like if somebody, because I don't research memes, but if I had to pick a meme, I would pick something on the first page, like maybe like a Dogecoin or a Pepe, right? But I'm not going to do that. I think, in my opinion, this cycle is utility, right? I think you can make a lot in memes. And to answer your question, I'm not sure how CPI is doing. Did they come out with a report? ICP. Oh, ICP. ICP. I hear ICP. A lot of people are talking about ICP too. I haven't researched that one, so I'm not sure. But it's at 3.8 billion. Look at the chart. Yeah, I mean it lost a lot. So, but a lot of people are betting on it. Like I hear a lot about it on Twitter. I just haven't done any research. No problem, man. Thank you, Jackpack Joe. Telegram groups, TikTok, Alpha. Yeah, those are actually good places. But yeah, I'm not sure. ICP, I'm not sure. I haven't done my research. Meme coins, yeah, they are a big exposure, but um, you know, it's I would stick if I was doing it. If somebody said, okay, you got to pick a meme coin, I would stick to the ones on the first page. I would not be messing up because, like I said, there's a lot of AI stuff in Depin that I think if you stick to those top plays, and then also like a Solana, I think it's just so solid in Avalanche, just my opinion, that I think you could do well. All right, that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll go live tomorrow. Maybe I talk about crypto. Maybe I don't talk about crypto. I'm not sure. I just, right now, honestly, I'm probably going to be talking about, peace, man. I'm probably going to be talking about crypto a lot because I think prices are just going to go crazy in the next week or so. So, yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be talking about for a while until the bull market's over. But, yeah, anyway, take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.